Greetings to you wherever you are in this world. This is Michelle Strickland, and I'm coming to you today with my daily theology lesson, my meditation that I do in the mornings. If you hear a cat, that's just my little stray cat. I left my sliding door cracked, trying to get him to be willing to come in when it's cold out there. But at any rate, um, I want to apologize for being so animated on Saturday on my live. I deleted it, but the heavenly hosts are are tired of people. You know, they're not taking the things that matter, that really matter. People aren't paying attention to or putting any time into it. And it's a frustration. It's a frustration, and we all got to get it right if we want to elevate and get to a place where we can have a better society. People have to get their mind. I understand, all of the pop culture and all of the things that are in and all the things that are out, but our focus is on the wrong thing. It really is, and everything is so far out of proportion now. It makes it difficult for people who are trying to do the right thing. It just makes it more complicated because for us to get things done, because we don't have the support that we need in order to make these things happen. But I'm going to keep going and marching on, and I'm praying that God will lead me to people that have the same excuse me that have the same kind of focus that I have and want to do the same types of things that I want to do. I really want to develop this channel into an opportunity for us to give back to humanity and help some people that really need to get the help that they need, and be able to share information with each other, so we can resources and stuff like that, and give information on what might be accessible in the areas that you're in. Somebody might be able to get something out of it. So, but at any rate, I probably lost a lot of people, whoever saw it on Saturday, and I thought about it, and I never mean to be rude to anybody about their, how their bodies are proportioned. My thing about it is this: people are putting their energies into the wrong thing. They're putting their energies into the wrong thing, and they're just totally bypassing people with relevant causes. And it's just sorrowful, It is. It is sorrowful. But I'm going to continue to do what I'm doing. I'm going to continue to come out here every day and just hope for the best, and just hope that God will lead me to people that have the same types of aspirations that I have, in trying to get some help to people that really need the help. And that's how I'm trying to build this channel. I think people see, when they see theology lessons, they think of it as religious. I'm not religious, I'm spiritual. But I want to study the major religions because I want to understand where the differences are. And so far I haven't really seen any differences. I did get some Buddhist texts that I'm going to start delving into here real soon. But at any rate, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to be reading out of the Bible. And as I mentioned, I apologize if I was, if I was insensitive. But to have been opening up a live chat for over 3 months and not have one person come in the chat, that to me seems a little like suspicious, not one person. So I'm suspicious of that, And I know people use a lot of incognito and stuff like that to watch. And now I understand that too, but it's kind of, with that incognito, my thing is that so for some of the influencers that have channels, you want your numbers to reflect what the viewing is, and I feel the same way. In order to get my message out, I'm hoping that I want people to be accounted for. Let it be known what is it gonna hurt. I'm really trying to get a message out so that I can get people to rally so we can build something that's going to help people worldwide. So I'm going to just stay at it. Anyway, chapter 9, Proverbs, verses 1 through 18. Wisdom hath builded her house, she hath hewed out her 7 pillars. She hath killed her breasts, she hath mingled her wine, she hath also furnished her table. She hath sent forth her maidens, she crieth upon the highest places of the city. Whoso is simple, let him turn in hither. As for him that wanteth understanding, she saith to him, Come eat of my bread and drink of my wine, which I have mingled. Excuse me. Forsake the foolish and live, and go in the way of understanding. He that reproveth a scorner getteth to himself shame, and he that rebuketh a wicked man getteth himself a blot. Reprove not a scorner, lest he hate thee. Rebuke a wise man, and he will love thee. Give instruction to a wise man, and he will be yet wiser. Teach a just man, and he will increase in learning. I want people to get some perspective on life, man, and just start with being a little bit more socially conscious, so we can change this society, because it's derailed. The train is off the track now, and we're heading toward a brick wall, and it's not good. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and the knowledge of the holy is understanding. For by me thy days shall be multiplied, and the years of thy life shall be increased. If thou be wise, thou shalt be wise for himself. But if thou scornest, thou alone shalt bear it. A foolish woman is clamorous. She is simple and knoweth nothing. For she sitteth at the door of her house on a seat in the high places of the city, to call passengers who go right on their ways. Whoso is simple, let him turn in hither. And as for him that wanteth understanding, she saith to him, Stolen waters are sweet, and bread eaten in secret is pleasant. But he knoweth not that the dead are there, and that her guests are in the depths of hell. It's a lot of people being deceived out here. But I understand. It's a lot. It's a lot. And for me to say that I'm not frustrated, that would be a lie. I just never seen such shallowness in a society as what I'm seeing now. I get it. A lot of the stuff that we see that just openly in videos, years ago, you wouldn't see stuff like that. It would have to be like X-rated. It would be, you had to do certain things, in order to see the things that they're allowing to see openly now on video. But I get it. I haven't always been the greatest person I should be, but we got to make a decision what we want to do with our lives, and it's not always just about ourselves. It's about self first, self-development, being able to manage yourself first. But then after you reach that point, reach out. Give back, help somebody, do something to benefit mankind. But at any rate, I want you to know that I'm going to still be here. I'm frustrated, yeah, because I don't see any growth, but I just have to keep on going. Anyway, remember, smile this day anyway, and reach out to one person at a time, one person at a time, one person at a time, okay?